Welcome back, everybody. This is ML Swink, and we are in week 3 of the regular season. We're about to go up against the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys are one of the best offensive and defensive teams going into week 3, so this is not going to be an easy bout at all. We're going to play a good, perfect, near perfect game. Obviously, you guys know if you watch the first 2 episodes that we are pretty banged up on offense and defense as far as injuries, and I'll show you just what I mean by that. I accidentally put in pre-existing injuries, but it's cool. We want to make this as realistic as possible, so this is how we're going to do it. We got Brandon Graham out for 44 weeks. We got Brandon Brooks out for 26 weeks. We got Jason Kroom out for 22 weeks, which is not really a big deal because he wasn't going to get any playing time. We got Isaac, our left guard, out for 8 weeks. He might come back later in the season. We got Tyree Jackson out. We're pretty much going to cut him. I like him better at QB anyway. We got Kavion Wallace out for 7 weeks. He was going to be our nickel, our sub linebacker. So he's out. That's a big blow. We got Tyron Jackson, who probably wasn't going to really get too much tick anyway. And then we got Albert, who we traded for from the Broncos as a more athletic big tight end. I gave up, I think, 2 fifths and a 6th for him. He's out for the rest of the year with a groin tear. So, yeah, we're really, really banged up on offense and defense. Going up against this Dallas Cowboys team is going to really hard. All right, so one of the main things that we need to get done is look at the players ready to negotiate and also take a look at the mock draft to see if we can get any more intel as far as who we want to go with in the NFL draft coming up. So I guess we can do the mock draft first. I did say I think what we want to do as far as drafting is definitely getting the middle linebacker or any type of linebacker because our linebacker core is not the best. It hasn't been good for the Eagles. The Eagles pretty much pride themselves on pass rushing and their DBs, and the middle linebacker or linebacker position hasn't been good for them in a while. So my main priority in the offseason is getting the linebackers and boosting up that offensive line because our offensive line is starting to age. A lot of guys are going to probably end up retiring soon, and a lot of guys are probably going to leave and head to more championship-ready teams, more contending teams. So we just want to prepare for that. So this is mock draft 1. We'll just go down the line. R.J. Hansen. The Steelers are projected to take him number 1 in the draft. We don't really know too much about anybody, so it's not like we can really talk about anybody. But what I can do is talk about the players who I personally think I want to take. And we're going to start with middle linebacker Christopher Williams out of Miami. Player notes: always look for the massive hit, maintains poise at the catch point, motors always running hot, often looks to rip the ball from runners, typically avoids getting flagged. I think I read this in the first or second episode, so we already knew his player notes. The reason why we're looking at him because he has good to great speed, solid acceleration, pretty athletic, beat play recognition, C zone coverage. So he's already looking like not a seasoned vet, but someone who's going to come in and know how to play the game of football. So Christopher Williams is definitely number 1 in the draft board. They actually got us taking Dylan Westbrook. He's an outside linebacker, right outside linebacker. B block, shouldn't be tackle. Physicals, great to elite speed, great to elite acceleration. Block shouldn't be tackle. He looks pretty much like a pass rusher to me. I'm looking more for a coverage linebacker, but Dylan Westbrook, if we get more intel on him, he's like a can't miss type of linebacker along with Lawrence Cooks. Let's take a look at Lawrence Cooks also. They pretty much got the same type of player notes. Physicals, great to elite strength. Solid to good speed, great to elite acceleration. B impact blocking, which doesn't matter at all for a linebacker. B stamina, so that's the only thing we got for him. So that's why we're not looking into him right now as much as the other linebackers. But Christopher Williams and Dylan is someone that we're going to pay attention to a lot. Also going down the line, Kenny Turner, middle linebacker position. C zone coverage is the only key rating that we know right now so far. As far as his physicals, good to great speed, good to great acceleration, which means the speed and acceleration going to be in the middle intermediate 80s to high 80s. A injury, so we know he's very, very sturdy. He's going to always be able to stay on the field, not miss many games, which we really need because, as I said before, we are banged up on both sides of the ball and C zone coverage. So that's a good starting point for a linebacker in the NFL, especially as a rookie. I'll take that C zone coverage. We do want a coverage linebacker. Let's also Abdul Mathis was someone else I was looking for because, like I said, we want a middle linebacker. We want someone who can just clean up and be able to lead and make those key play calling adjustments on the defensive side of the ball. We just need a leader. So he has great to elite speed, great to elite acceleration, a stamina. This means he's very, very durable. Not going to take many plays off, but that is the only key core attribute that we know so far of him. Other positions that we will look to take is lineman. Anywhere in the line is pretty much cool with me, and cornerbacks. We do want to take cornerbacks. I don't know how long we're going to keep Darius Slade Jr. So far, he's been getting cooked on the season, so we might look to go with another cornerback in the NFL draft. I do like Avonte Maddox. I think he's going to be here for the long haul, for the future. So that is one good piece at cornerback. And then we got Nelson, who's our second string quarterback. I don't know if he's going to be here for the long haul. He's had him a hell of a season. He did get a pick six for us. It was like a 105-yard return. So he's been our best cornerback. But as far as the age difference and the age timeline for us, this is a rebuild. So we do want younger players. But as far as vets, it depends on how they do for the season. Because we do want to rebuild this team and reconstruct it my own self. Because I'm the new coach for the Philadelphia Eagles, and we want to play a certain style. We want to be athletic. We kind of want to have this like a college program type thing. So that's just my thoughts and my future plans for this team. So let's look at the players ready to negotiate for us.
These players are on the last year of their
So we got Jason Kelsey, Dallas Goedert, Steven Nelson, Anthony Harris. I think Anthony Harris, we definitely want to let walk. I'm not paying him $20 million at the age of 29. Ronnie McLeod Jr. saying we're going to let him walk. We are going to sign Avonte Maddox back. I think I'm going to give him a little bit more than what he's asking for, and I'm going to give him a little bit more years. Eric Wilson, I might sign him back strictly because he's on the younger side. Derek Barnett, we definitely going to sign him back. Kerrigan, we're going to let walk. Boston Scott, depends on his season that he's having. Alex Singleton, I think we need to upgrade at that position. We definitely need a more skilled player. And everybody else is pretty much people who wouldn't regularly make a team or would be practice squad players. So we're gonna let them walk, and we're just gonna try to rebuild this whole team. Because basically we want to build a dynasty. We want to build a team in the future that's going to be competing for championships. So Dallas Goedert, I actually don't know. Rating wise, he is a good. He is a good tight end. But I'm kind of set on Albert. I think Albert is more of the prototypical tight end in today's NFL that you would want. You know, the Falcons just drafted Kyle Pitts. That's a 6'5" tight end, 250 pounds, 4.4 speed. You got George Kittle for the 49ers, who also fits that mold. He's not as fast, but reliable hands, great route runner. You also got Travis Kelce for the Kansas City Chiefs. So we want to go that route as far as tight ends. But, you know, we'll pretty much see how it goes throughout the season to decide who we want to draft and re-sign. All right, so we do have some staff points, but I don't think we're going to use them yet. I think we want to build up a little bit because I have certain things I want to upgrade as far as our staff. So we'll just get right into the game and play the Dallas Cowboys. Let me just make sure everybody is in the right positions that they need to be before we go into the game. All right, so we got Jalen Hurts. Everybody morale is low. We've been losing close games so far. Hasn't been, I don't know. We've been in every single game. We could very well be 2-0 right now, but instead we are 0-2. Let me sign another tight end too. Let's see who's in free agency. So as far as tight end, we want to get a more athletic tight end. Jordan Matthews, Caleb Wilson. I like Caleb. No, I don't. I thought I like Caleb. Jacob Hollister, Delaney Walker. Delaney Walker used to be so good. I think we might just go with Jordan Matthews for 1 year. All right, so let me go back to making sure everybody's in the right position before we go into this Dallas Cowboys game, because we are going to have to play mistake-free football for 4 quarters, which is going to be really hard against them. Trey Diggs is on the uprise. He's been a hell of a season. I didn't think much of him coming into the NFL, but he's been working, especially when your brother is Diggs. You definitely want to show out. All right, so it's looking like everybody's where they need to be. Eric Wilson, Les Singleton. I don't know. I might let Davion Taylor play. It's a lot more speed. Yeah, I might give him the start. Darius Slay, Steven Nelson, Devontae Maddox, Ronnie McLeod Jr., Anthony Harris, Quez Watkins, Devin Duvernay, Miles Sanders, Devin Duvernay. Okay. Okay, looks like everybody's where they need to be. So the only thing left to do for this episode is to play this game against the Dallas Cowboys going into week 4. Let's get it. So the keys to this game, I think, is to definitely stop Dak Prescott. I don't think Ezekiel Elliott is effective as he used to be. I don't think he's a top 5 running back in the NFL anymore. But that's not to say we can't let eyes off of him. We can't let sights off of him. He could very well have a 100-yard plus running game if we don't play it right. But we just want to neutralize Dak Prescott.
We wrap up week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the
Once again, if you are new to the channel, this is a realistic franchise, so we do let CPU pick offense and defense just so it won't be easy. You can't cheese the AI. So you're really not going to see me pick plays unless it's like a key moment or if I want to get a particular player involved.
Last week, 11 carries, 56 yards and a touchdown.
I do think the key to this game is to get the running game started. The running game played a lot better than what it did before. So
2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some
great pass. That's why we traded for Devin Duvernay also. He was on the trade block for the Baltimore Ravens. I think I gave up a couple of picks. Very valuable to me. So I just think we needed to get more athletic on the wide receiver side of the ball. So I gave up most of the picks to get him.
Hurts. That swung out wide.
That was scary. Very, very scary.
Out near the 40 to the 39. Not much there.
Yeah, our team is very, very, very banged up on the year. I feel like if we had a couple of those guys, we would be 2-0. Our goal is to win 7 games, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen.
And now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
Definitely feel like we should have got that, but that was some great defense. Wonder what that was. It might have been Diggs.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
4th and 1.
He's thankful right now.
Now, usually we punt this off, but I actually want to play aggressive. I want to go for this.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look
Yeah,
at
I think
this.
we want to go for this.
They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Let's be aggressive.
Going for it with
Season isn't going as well how we thought it was.
We
got it.
Let's
be aggressive.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I don't believe that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it.
All right, so we get 3 yards on that carry.
I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation,
I think that's the key to this offense. I think it's always, you gotta have a respectable run game. We aren't the Kansas City Chiefs, so we can't just throw the ball 50 times a game, and that's not Jalen Hurts' game.
Sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up.
All right, 37.
And now it brings up 3rd down.
We want to keep this drive going.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Great pass. Great pass. Jalen Hurts been playing his ass off this season. I can't complain about him. I think he's going to be our franchise QB going forward. I don't think we're going to need to draft another quarterback. Just want him to develop in this system. Very, very mobile, man.
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, especially the guys on the edge. But
I do want to connect a little bit more with Devontae. I think that's another stepping stone for this team is to get Devontae Smith just rolling a little bit.
True for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him headed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on it. A fast linebacker or one of your
All right, 3rd and 8. We are in field goal range, so we don't want to force anything.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, that was a bad pass.
Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
51. That is good.
And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
All right, so it's time to try to stop this Dallas Cowboys offense. I think they're top 3 rated in the league. I think they might be number 1 in passing the ball, and it might be at least number 5 or 6 in rushing. So it's going to be really, really challenging trying to stop these guys on offense.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a
Dallas Cowboys just completely changed the makeup of their team. They used to be a run-first team, but with the injuries to the O-line, then with drafting CeeDee Lamb,
this will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Michael Gallup trading for Amari Cooper, they definitely turned themselves into a throwing team. Oh, but you got a fumble.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was a great option play, I'm not going to lie.
Something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
Good defense. That's what we like to see. That's scary. Like I said, Steven Nelson has been playing his ass off. He's been clearly our best cornerback on the defensive side of the ball.
And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel.
Yeah, we just overshot the offside just so we can force him back inside.
Get this up only to about the 41. They do get a yard there, but only a yard.
So we definitely want to send some pressure his way. We don't want Dak to get comfortable in the pocket.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott.
Good defense. Good defensive stop. Great defensive stop. So we go into the second quarter up by 3 points. Definitely need to capitalize off of this.
He's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5.
So the coach wants us to run the ball. I agree. Definitely need to get this started.
And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
You got to pick that block up, man. You got to pick that block
shots,
up.
right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. Open man is Duvernay. And he gets up near the
I love a pass by Jalen Hurts. Put that right in between the goddamn lines. Right in between 2 corners, 2 DBs. That was a great pass by Jalen Hurts. This is why I say this is definitely, you got to hold that block.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts is definitely our franchise QB.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ooh, very dangerous pass by Jalen Hurts. Yeah, that probably should have been intercepted, but we don't complain about that.
The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands.
Looking for Goddard or Rieger. I think I might have Sanders stay in and block.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he's going to get this down to the
big game. That was huge.
That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. I don't think
big game. Big game. Love to see it.
Field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence.
Some of the trade targets that we are looking for are free agent signings. I am looking to add another running back. And that's just wide open. Jalen Hurts can use athleticism.
Space to run past the 20.
I am looking to add Kareem Hunt. I don't know what's his status. I do know the Browns have him on the trade block. Obviously, they have Nick Chubb. But I would love a more dynamic running back. I think Sanders is good, but I want to run a 2 running back rotation.
They'll run with Sanders. And a little bit of space there.
And I don't think any of the other running backs on the team is good enough. Not good enough, but I just don't think they're dynamic enough to run that system.
It'll be Hurts on the option. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a full 3
All right, 3rd and goal. We'll take it to the 2-minute warning.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
I obviously want to capitalize down here because I don't know if it's going to be as easy as it was to stop them again and make them punt the ball. So we definitely want to capitalize off this.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
And we take the sack.
Taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over,
we just took our 3. It's okay.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0. So field goals.
So we get two field goals, first 2 possessions. That's not bad. But we do need to take it inside the end zone and push this lead up a little bit more, because this is one of the better offensive teams. They have a lot of firepower on the offense. A lot of firepower. Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, CD Lamb, Zeke, Tony Pollard. There's so many options. They really outclass us on the offensive side of the ball, and then our defense compared to the offense is not a match. So we definitely need to capitalize on those turnover on downs. And
able to shake him off.
Wow.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
That definitely should have been a sack.
Good gain on 1st first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Prescott from the gun. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll go out of bounds.
So the pass rush is like right there, but we just can't get to him fully.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after
Not
the
going to blitz
catch.
with Avante.
But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Little split screen, keep him in bounds.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout.
Like I said, this offense is crazy for the Dallas Cowboys. They're just moving the ball as they please. Very, very hard to stop these guys.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the
That is
back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So glad he overthrew that.
Couldn't connect.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield.
But that was a touchdown for a second.
You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half.
Just gonna give him
Maybe now
over
you
the
come
top
back and
help
throw
too,
some underneath
just to be
stuff
safe.
in order to make sure you get a completion.
A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards. Now it's third and
What's
5.
play cover 3 once again. We just want to not give up anything over the top. You knew that was going right there. Come on, taking a bad angle.
They are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
And this was a nice
They definitely wanted to just call a timeout. We hold them to a field goal, which is not bad at all, as long as we don't give up 7.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime.
All right, so we limited one of the top offensive teams in the NFL to just 3 points going into the half. That's a win.
And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's
Yeah, we just want to nail it down going to the half.
time perhaps for one final
6-3, our favorite.
they take this lead to the locker room. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week.
All right, so we definitely want to keep throwing it short. And I don't know. Defend the inside run.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something.
There goes Zeke right there. This is what we fear. This is what we do not want.
Well, you don't become a two-time rushing champion in this league without being able to shed some tackles, and Ezekiel Elliott does just that on this latest run.
Wrap up. Good.
With a 1-yard gain there to make
Good
it
tackle.
2nd and 9.
Good tackle.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he's got this down a yard or two shy.
36.
They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how
Play a cloud flat over here.
because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Now a pass right in downfield.
Man.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop.
That's actually sickening, giving up a play like that.
Well executed play.
Very
Goes for
sickening.
29 yards. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown. Michael Gallup
So we finally give up a touchdown.
Touchdown now on the year, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays, and it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
So, still no panic. Only down by 4. Even a field goal would be good. As long as we get some points on the board, we should be fine. Definitely still want to try to get this run game started.
To begin their next drive, and they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now,
3 yards.
they're zeroing in
Not too
on one
bad.
big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same.
Just want them to respect the run, just so we can start hitting off some play action calls.
Back to Sanders.
It's just so congested though.
Yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip
First
someone
down.
at the second level.
Devin Duvernay is exactly what we traded for him.
The sticks. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Rager on the deep bomb. Let's go.
It's Rager.
Let's take that to the house. Touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
That is our money play on the year. That play action crossers.
In a number of ways. He can catch it short. He can
That is our money play.
Or he can do what we just saw right there. Catch it and then run with the football.
And plenty to praise on the play, but this is also a bit
We
of
go
a
about
breakdown
3.
defensively because
4 plays,
you gotta
76
be right on him
yards.
when he makes the catch.
Strike
Otherwise,
fast.
He has the ability to really make you pay, and he does right there, picking up excellent real estate.
This is all about stopping these guys. If we can stop these guys and then score a touchdown, I think the game is out of reach. Well, not out of reach, but it's we're more favorable, more comfortable going into it. Going into the 4th quarter because it's about to be money time. I think this is a run, obviously. How did he slip through that tackle? That was crazy. I know how he slipped through that tackle. That was wild. I mean, it is Zeke.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Scared to press up on these receivers, though.
They go to Elliott again.
That was a hell of a play. That was a hell of a play. I like that.
It'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties.
All right, so they going in a heavy package. Obviously, this is a run.
Traffic, but in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
I'm gonna make the tackle. Make the tackle. Great tackle. Great tackle.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and
So this is exactly what we said we needed right here. Get a stop. Hopefully we can convert, get a touchdown.
He'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Or about 10 points, 2 scores, 2 possession game.
And this will be taken at the 13. And he gets up near the 25
Flag him.
to about the
Flag him.
24
Personal
before
foul.
going out of bounds. So a good
Personal
punt, but
foul.
a solid 12-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles to take over.
All right, so technically they got 7 in the box. So obviously it looked like they expected a run.
Nowhere to go that time.
Yeah, probably should have checked out of that.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite
should we go back to those crossers?
They still have the lead.
And they've got to feel
Why not? Let's try to go back in those
They can actually
crossers
get
again.
production from their lead horse. That would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
This time we just go to
First
Goddard.
throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
All right, so we did not get any gain on that.
As we wrap up the week on a Monday night,
Didn't want to force
you are
that.
watching the
Let's see what Rager can do.
on EA Sports.
I think we should actually make Devontae go out too.
Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield.
And there we go, big play. Big play, big play.
Vontae
Smith with the big play.
Conversion. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Ah, man.
Over 2, maybe a full 3 down at the
Thought that was going to be a big run right there.
All right, That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall.
Yeah, we got to get this running game going.
What is of his team? Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out, or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I
Man.
think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Had Devin Duvernay right there.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Michael Parsons, man.
Parsons in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. The kick by Elliott is good. And that
Okay, so we'll take the 3.
advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles,
Will I be asking too much to get another stop?
a little tight, aren't they?
I don't know.
If they had scored a touchdown,
See if we can get it.
Those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better
Like,
about their position.
I feel like if something bad was about to happen on this kick return, but stopping really, really short.
As he's tackled at the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
Those crossbody throws get on my nerves, man.
Close. You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting
Those crossbody throws get on my nerves. And they're like so accurate.
Second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Stuck on the D-line.
Play action. Prescott able to hit his target run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
There we go. Finally, we get to the quarterback.
Too much this time. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the
Javon out here.
getting the
There we go.
sack.
And as we all remember, 2020, not the greatest of years for the Eagles as a whole, but you certainly can't pin it on their pass rush.
Yeah, our pass rush it's always been our staple of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Sacks as a unit, the 3rd highest total in the NFL.
We'll take that. Take that every day of the week.
By their front 4.
He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
They cover 3.
And with those types of catches,
We give up anything short. We don't care.
This game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Oh my gosh,
Did he
man.
keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough.
Probably shouldn't have played cover 3 match. I should have just played like cover 3 sky soon.
On the play.
That was big. Could have got off the field again.
Scott on first down. He finds his target. It's Schultz. That catch good for only a couple.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240
We need
range.
pressure.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
That'll wind up a gain of 27
2-minute
on the
warning.
catch and run. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their
You gotta get that
final
tackle.
drive.
Gotta make that tackle.
Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
They want to go hurry up. That's fine.
On the ground on just 7 carries.
Oh, come on. Gotta get that pick.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read
All right, I'm
his
selling.
eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival
Selling.
of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a
Run
play
commit.
on it, and
To the middle.
oftentimes knock it away.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. This is caught. Touchdown,
man.
Cowboys. Dalton
That's okay.
Schultz, his
We need to feel
first
good. We
touchdown
don't have to
of the
rush anything.
season. And the Cowboys will have the lead if they can hit the PAT. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point.
Okay, we still got a chance to win.
And their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there.
I don't want to take another heartbreaking loss, man. I think we've been playing really good in the season. Just we've been coming up short a lot. All we need to do is get in field goal range. We don't have to force anything at all.
And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Pass complete, Goddard, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right, and he's left with no option here but to throw it.
Yeah, we don't want to force anything in at all.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill.
Maybe a slip screen would be good. We'll see.
Downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Back to throw. Left side here to Sanders.
Slip screen worked exceptionally well. Exceptionally well.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go.
We just need a field goal.
He'll look
I'm
to
crazy.
throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Rager, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. He's back to throw.
Put it away.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there.
Let's go with this play action crossers once more.
Many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that?
This is our money play.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate
Get out of bounds.
Defense presented against you.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
All right. Vontae Smith, let's see what you can do. No safety up over the top.
They'll look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Are we going to play for the win?
Now that's
Yes,
the
sir.
play gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're heading the chains now.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Why not run another play?
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's
Run another run.
3. Another run here with Sanders. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds
All right,
remaining.
field goal. Obviously, they're going to ice us.
The whistles blow with 3
man.
seconds remaining.
For the game. Jake. Oh, we lost. Heartbreaking loss.
And that is how this game comes to a close. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a
Heartbreaker
shot,
right there.
but still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while, you'd have to think.
It is, and I know that he missed that one, and they walk off the field, and obviously they don't feel great about themselves. They just lost a game. But this is where the proficiency of kickers...
man, that's a tough one. We should have won that.
Because they've gotten so good that we expect them to make
That's
just about
heartbreaking.
everything, and we forget that's still a long field goal attempt.
And so much pressure there at the end of the game. It's one of those situations, unfortunately, where you're either the hero or you're the GOAT.
And what you also hope is that you've built up equity with your team by
Man,
making a whole lot of big
Jalen Hurts
kicks
plays so
before,
well.
so that the occasional miss doesn't
So
hurt
well.
you going forward.
14 for 22,
So for the
232,
Cowboys,
63
it's an ideal
percentage.
start as they move to 3-0
One TD.
now on the young season. And they'll have
Couldn't
another
get the
home
running
game
game
next
started as
week
usual.
as the Carolina Panthers come to town. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia,
Oh, man, that was
the
not
early
good.
struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas.
Man, that sucks. Sucks for this team. Go 0-3 on the year. That's never good. So let's advance the week. Next week we got the Kansas City Chiefs. Like I said before, if you did watch the first couple of videos, mostly going to be playing divisional games. Season 1 is more about rebuilding, retooling up, and kind of figuring out the goal for the year and going into the future as far as what we want to make this team make up going into year 2. So our next game that we're going to play is going to be a divisional game. So right here, we just going to be pretty much simulating to the next divisional game. All right, so we got a press conference. Coach, your team has struggled out of the gate so far, and when that happens, a lot of blame is usually placed on the quarterback. Who needs to step up? I think the team needs to step up. I think Jalen Hurts is playing phenomenal, for sure. So they want us to beat the Chiefs. I definitely don't see that happen. Forecast heavy rain. I really won't get into that. So, top threat, Jerry McKinnon. I don't know why that is. Defend the deep pass. That man right there is it's a threat. Defense is not crazy. So, yeah, blitz counter because they are elite. They number 10. Sacks. Start training. We'll keep going. All right, so we do got upgrades. Anytime we see upgrades on linemen, that's always a good thing. Run block power. That was a heartbreaker right there. I feel like we should have definitely won that game. Let's advance the week. Hopefully we win. I don't think we are though. Oh, we actually won. Wow, that's crazy. So we 1-3 on the season. Landon, very strong. Can't run block or pass block to save his life though. Definitely need to develop. But he is only a rookie, so he has more than enough time to get to where he need to be. QB1 check-in, another press conference. Really proud of how we came out, got the job done in that one. Everybody chipped in and we came away with a nice victory. Let's keep it up. You're one of the leaders in the locker room. Keep pushing those guys every day, and we'll keep this going all season long. The entire team has earned 2,500 experience points. That is great. So weekly strategy going up against the Carolina Panthers. Obviously, the number 1 threat is Christian McCaffrey. So anything we could do to stop that guy. Then on the defensive side of the ball, they definitely got much better adding Stephon Gilmore. So let's do our upgrades. There, Barnett. Do power rushing once more. Jalen Reagor been playing so good. Upgraded slot. Eric Wilson. Upgrade field general for him. Jake Elliott, man. I know the whole locker room is mad at him. Let's get that power up for him a little bit. He'll get awareness. Obviously, that sucks. Devin Duvernay. Get that slot up once more. Brandon Graham. He's hurt on the year. Everybody else, we just let CPU upgrade them for us. And let's advance the week. Let's actually look at the Scout College Players thing. Let's just take a look at the key gates, the key info once more. All right, so week 7 is the next time we need to check in and see what's going on. Carolina Panthers, we did get the win again. We're on a 2-game winning streak, so maybe I need to start simulating more games. All right, so player meeting, short week. See what's going on. Obviously, we have a short week this week, so not much time to create an elaborate game plan. With that being the case, I want to stress how important it is that we play fundamentally sound football this week. Yeah, we are going up against the Super Bowl champs. Definitely with so little recovery time, a lot of guys are going to be less than 100%, which can lead to sloppy football mental errors. I agree with that. Exactly, we're better than that. Stress to the team that it's imperative that we take care of the football and be the team capitalize off mistakes rather than being the ones making them. Okay. All right, GM meeting spotlight. You may want to deeper look at cornerback Devin Rue. He's been standing out from other prospects in terms of his football IQ. Perfect. Let me take a look at his tape and scouting report and see if he's a good fit. Okay. Weekly strategy. Buccaneers offense top 10 in the league, top 6 in total yards, number 2 in pass yards, number 2 in rush. So obviously we need to stop the pass going up against these guys. Defend the medium pass. As far as defense, they are number 21. They've never been really crazy. It's just, stop the blitz. They are pass rushing team. Really hard to run on them. But we just need to counter that blitz. Give Jalen Hurts some time in the pocket and make some things work. All right, so we do got some upgrades. See, we got Devontae Smith once more. Let's do that slot. Yes, turf toe. You out 1 week. That sucks. Jack Stahl, we don't really care about. Dallas Goedert, vertical threat. And Landon Dickerson, let's see. Let's do power. Awareness, pass blocking power. All right, and then Jack Stoll, we'll just let CPU handle that. All right, so let's let the CPU do their thing. Let's see what we're doing. All right, we lost that one. Snaps to the winning streak. Wow, the divisional games are really, really far. We might have to play a game. I think we might play the Detroit Lions. All right, so let's get into scouting. We should have more intel on each prospect. All right, so for RJ Hansen, it's not someone that we're looking to draft, but let's take a look at him. Great to elite strength, great to elite throwing power. Looks like a pocket QB. Throw accuracy short B, throwing a run C. Yeah, RJ Hansen does not look like number 1 quarterback. We don't care about quarterbacks. Like I said, we care about linebackers. That's what we want to get better at. Linebacker core and the offensive line. So Dylan Westbrook, B block shedding, B man coverage, B tackle, A finesse move. He actually might be a good pick. Might be a good pick for us. I still do think we need a little bit more time to see who's who. Dell Marshall, cornerback. Great to elite acceleration, great to elite speed. A block shedding, B hit power, B kick return, C play recognition. What's your height and measurement? 6'2", 188. That's the type of cornerback I like. Ashton, man, 6'3", reminds me of Camardi. C man coverage. Great to elite speed. Great to good to great acceleration. B awareness. C injury. That's and stamina. That's not good. C man coverage. That might be someone that we take a chance with. Antoine Griffin, B tackle. Always look for massive hit. Maintains poise at the catch point. Motor's always running hot. Often looks to rip the ball from runner. Typically avoids getting flagged. So that's good. Speed is poor to marginal. So we're going to take a pass on that. Definitely going to take a pass on that. Timmy Martin. Let's see. Good to great speed. Good to great acceleration. B finesse. B injury. C stamina. Yeah, we got to get more athletic on the defensive side of the ball. Definitely gotta get more athletic. Sergio Wilborn. I don't know why he's moving up in the draft. Yeah, it's not speed. It's not good. Deion Weber, Ohio State, 6 foot tall, D-man coverage, good to great speed, decent solid acceleration. This DB core is not looking good this year at all. Definitely could be better. Elton Ballard, Ole Miss, D-man coverage. C awareness, B pursuit, good to great speed, great to elite acceleration. That could be someone that would look to take in the second or third round. All right, Malcolm Ramsey, 6 foot tall. Anytime you got the last name Ramsey, you got to be good. Good to great speed, decent solid acceleration, A pursuit, A tackle, C catching. I don't know. I had to look a little bit more. Look at the lineman, still 40, which means you're not going to be seeing much of anything as far as what they can be. So Quentin Stoudemire, projected to be top 5 pick. Great to elite acceleration, good to great speed, solid to good strength, C block shedding, A pursuit. All right, GM, free agent fit. Let's see what the GM wants us to sign. Hey, coach, I want to talk about improving our roster and just some options in the market that could help us improve. Where can we use depth? Definitely defense. I think defensively we could use some help. The more tools you have in the toolbox, the more you're able to do. And having depth is always key in late in the season. Okay, so let's see. Jamie Collins. Jamie Collins might actually be somebody that's good. Not gonna lie. I think we're gonna sign him. So we bring him in and see how well he goes. At least, very least, let's give him some more depth, which is something the team needs definitely. All right, so I'll take a look at Jamie Collins. He could probably step in and immediately start on his team. All right, so we do need to cut someone. We'll cut McMahon. Short week. Let's see what we're talking about. I don't think the short week would affect us that much, but clearly it did. We didn't get the job done. All right, so we do got some upgrades. JJ Atiga right side. We'll go physical for him. JJ doesn't really get too much play time. We're pretty much might trade him next year. All right, so let's see they offense, number 24 in the league. Looks like they run the ball a lot, so let's definitely defend the inside run. Defense, they are number 1. Wow, their defense is crazy, man. Defense is crazy. Might want to throw it deep on them. don't look like they're really defending that well. That's crazy. The Raiders had one of the top defenses in the NFL. It's wild. All right, let's get our upgrades going. Jalen Hurts. Definitely want to keep doing strong arm for him. Players ready to negotiate. Let's see. 1 year deal. I don't know. We might let him walk. Avonte Maddox is definitely someone we want to bring back to the team. Actually, we'll give him 4 years, spread the money out. Derek Barnett, definitely someone we want to bring back. Possibly. Let me look at his player card. Let me see what he's doing on the year. He has 3 sacks, 12 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. Yeah, let's bring him back. Two years. All right, and everybody else is pretty much up in the air. Steven Nelson, let's see what you're doing on the year. 1 interception. Dallas Goedert, what's going on with you this year? "28 receptions, 335, 4 TDs. We'll see how it goes for him at the end of the year. Let's use these staff points though, and definitely trying to boost up the franchise staff, team staff. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so player personnel. Offensive coordinator, gaining ability, quick effect on the offensive line. Mean Street. Boost catch and track for tight ends. Boost carrying for quarterbacks. Boost standups for quarterback HP. Boost release for wide receivers. Boost catch for wide receivers. Tight ends on 5. X Factor. Mean Street. Head coach. Let's see from the top. Let's do this. Gotta do this because I want to get this budding commander. And yeah, definitely probably want to do this. We've seen enough. Possibly want to get that. So let's advance the week to week 8. See what we're going to do against these Oakland Raiders. And we won the game, which is dope. Yeah, this is... So we start off the season 3 or 4. I personally haven't won a game, but the team has won the game, which is dope. It's not bad. I do think this team was already pretty good, not the worst. Like I said, I thought our goal should be 7 wins on the season, but we could do better than that. I could see this team going 8-9, 9-8. Depends if we start to get some players healthy. But this is the end of this episode 3. We did play the Dallas Cowboys, lost the heartbreaker to them. We did see some more as far as the mock draft. We do have a mock draft too. We are going to see some more intel in the next episode. We will be playing the either the Detroit Lions or the not the San Diego Chargers, LA Chargers. We will be playing that game, but in the next episode, you guys may see a trade or two. I don't know. We do want to upgrade the team, so we might see a new player. So stay tuned for that. Definitely, if you can, leave a like, comment on the video, show some support, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Also, share this channel. I need all the help I can get in growing this. And if you guys like watching Twitch also, you guys catch me on Twitch where, I actually use a face cam on there. I stream on Twitch. Just hit Twitch affiliate. Play games that I don't play on the YouTube channel. Basically, Twitch is just play a lot of Nintendo games, a lot of FPS shooters, a lot of team cooperative games. So this YouTube channel is basically just to play games that I don't regularly play on my Twitch channel because, I am a variety streamer on Twitch. So I like to play all types of games, so I thought YouTube would be a good experimental type of thing to do. So I will be seeing you guys in the next episode of the Philadelphia franchise realistic rebuild Madden 22. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Definitely leave a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.